Aloha everyone, this is Max with Asian Geek Squad, and today we are here with our review of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. I originally finished my review video about 3 days ago, but it ended up being over 25 minutes long. I felt that the video was too long to publish. The conclusion I got from that video, however, is that the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 is great, but maybe you should save your money, and hopefully by the end of this video you have all the information you need whether to upgrade to this model, the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3, or to purchase the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. This video is going to focus on the features that make the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 different than the Watch Active 2, and if you can justify the price of paying one over the other. For this video, my review unit here, this is the 45mm Bluetooth version in Mystic Black. This watch retails for $429. This is the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2. Bluetooth version, 44mm, aqua black, aluminum, and this watch retails for $269. Before we get into the comparison, let's talk about the build quality and specs of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3. I've been using this device for a little bit over a week. This device is solid. It has a premium feel, it's made out of stainless steel, it has this awesome feature with the physical rotating bezel. And originally I thought I would dislike the size of the watch and also the bands, but after using it, it doesn't bother me at all. But just as a heads up, after you've been using your leather band, this is kind of what it will look like after weeks of use. Alright, let's go over some specs. So here are the dimensions of the watch. This one, like I said before, is made out of stainless steel and it weighs 53.8 grams without the strap. 1.4-inch display, 34mm, Gorilla Glass DX. It uses 22mm bands. It has a battery of 340 milliamps. From normal use and normal settings without adjusting too many things, I was able to get 3 days of battery life. Now this does have a dual-core processor, 1GB of RAM, 8GB of internal storage, and IP68. So we just went over the specs, and now let me show you the things that are the same from the Watch Active 2. It has the same processor, it has the same display, although this is slightly larger at 1.4 inches, this is 1.35, so it's very small. It also has the same battery of 340 milliamps, and fortunately the same IP rating. The biggest difference here between the Watch 3 and the Galaxy Watch Active 2 is the physical bezel. It does make a difference if you view your notifications often. So to view your notifications, you would just rotate to the left, and to view your widgets, you would rotate to the right. So if those are features that you use often, great, you will be using your bezel a lot. For using apps, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. You press your home button to access your apps, and then you would spin your bezel. But if you don't have this bezel, it's actually a little bit faster to just swipe. Since the Watch 3 doesn't have a select button, you're going to rotate your bezel anyway, and you're going to have to touch the screen to select the application you want to open. So it's up to you whether that convenience is worth the extra money for you. The new feature that just rolled out to the Watch Active 3 is the blood oxygen levels testing. We did a whole separate video, so if you're interested, I'll put a link in the description below. But basically, you can now test your blood oxygen level. If you have to have blood oxygen testing on your smartwatch, you might want to check this out. But do note that the blood oxygen testing was promised on the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 as well. It just hasn't come out through an update. Will we get it? It's been a long time. The Watch 3 has another minor feature that is different from the Watch Active 2, and that is access to exclusive watch faces. This watch face you cannot get on any other Samsung wearable device. So this watch face is exclusive to the Watch 3, and to be honest, I really like it. Would I buy this watch just for the watch face? No. So just to quickly summarize the differences, one is the physical size, slightly heavier, slightly larger display, 0.05 inches, different watch bands, same battery, slightly more RAM for the Bluetooth version, and 4GB more storage. And this brings me to the next point of the Samsung Galaxy Watch 3 and the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 2 is they haven't improved on the applications and the experience. So the experience you get on your watch is accessing your notifications, your widgets, and your apps. However, we're still missing applications. So WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, YouTube Music, all of those apps are limited to interacting with the notifications. And this has not changed with the Watch 3. So for example, if you get a WhatsApp call on your watch, you're not going to get the phone call. You will still have to answer it from your phone. And most of the interaction you'll have with your device is replying and viewing notifications only. And that's because both of these watches still run Tizen OS, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, and Google will not support other third party unless they're benefiting from it. So they're not going to put their Google apps on here, similar with what they did with Windows phones. Alright guys, well that is a quick review of the Samsung Galaxy Watch Active 3, basically more or less a comparison between that and the Watch Active 2. You get a very similar experience, however there are a couple of features that make this watch a little bit more premium. It's up to you to decide whether you want to pay that extra premium or not. Let us know in the comments which one you prefer. Thank you guys for watching. Aloha.